All right. Thanks everybody for joining. Last week, like we've said, before we started back up on the 17th. And Lacey, if you want to go ahead and start the music, please. Whew. All right. Let's just start working those arms, walking it out. All right, keep it going. All right, I gotta change my view a little bit, but you guys keep walking. Keep it going. All right. Keep walking it out. All right. Apologize. We're going now. All right, let's shake that out. Let's exhale. Stretch that out. Bend down and touch your toes. Loosen up that lower back. Then we're coming up slowly. All right. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. So I've been on disability since my injury, and I've been just really racking my brain trying to figure out a way I can get back to work. And this week I start 2 jobs, so I've been a little crazy. I'm working for U of L for the hospital, the research that I'm involved in. And then I've also accepted a sales position doing disabled equipment. So I had my orientation for that tonight. I had my first day yesterday. Trying to dance this with my disability the right way. I'll probably end up losing everything and it'll be a bust, but I gotta go for it. All right, let's shake that out. Pull the right arm across. All right, shake that out, switch arms. I've been telling you guys I've been really focused on learning my laptop here recently, and that's why I gotta learn how to use a PC for my job functions. All right, shake that out. Let's try to get it. Up. And to be quite honest, it's really difficult because with my disability and services and everything that I have, that adds up to, we're getting close to 80 grand a year. I don't get 80 grand a year, but what they pay for and the money I receive is tax-free. So the job that I have to get to replace disability has to be like 80 grand, or it has to be under $1,400 a month. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to make these jobs work and learn them for under $1,400 a month. And that's coming out to like 9 hours per job a week, you know, so it's really difficult. All right, stretch down to the right. Coming up slowly and reaching down to the left. All right. Bring those elbows back and together. All right, just reaching up. All right, shake that out. Let's get a drink of water. Ooh. All right. Now let's work that core back and forth. And remember, we're always doing what's appropriate for our ability level. I don't know if you guys see my Instagram, but I posted a video on running what you brung. You know what I was saying last week, and that's what it is. It's whatever you have, and you're adapting this to work for you. All right, let's twist to the right. To the left. All right, punch. Keep it up. So I had to turn it off. I have accessibility settings on my Mac, and it's set to when I stick my tongue out to press and hold the mouse. And it was starting to pick up on me sticking out my tongue and holding it. So I had to go move the mouse cursor from where it was at. All right, left arm, stretching. We're leaning to the right, and that left arm's above our head. All right. Coming down and back up. And I'm trying to get my core and my arm going. If it's just your core or just your arm, or you're able to incorporate more, that's great. I'm leaning on my elbow here to kind of help prop. You know, if you can reach down safely and get yourself up, give that a shot. Oh. Switch. And my left arm is my strong arm, so that was a lot easier on that side. I haven't really found the perfect camera angle. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's a little different pretty much every week. And I had to duct tape my iPad to the stand today. I wish I had video of me trying to do that. All right, let's get our elbows up. And we're reaching up for this, and look at that, see how I'm losing my balance because I'm challenging myself here? You're just trying to figure out a way to challenge yourself. All right, punching. Now you know we're going for 45 minutes of straight working out in here, so make sure you pace yourself. I have to remind myself to try to activate my core, to get my abs tough. You know, even though it's pretty flaccid, if I try, I feel like I get a little more out of it. All right, raising the roof. All right, working that core side to side. So I go to the left, middle, right, middle. Start punching. Any of you guys out there listening right now, if your hands are kind of difficult like mine are, and you use a computer, shoot me a message. Let me know what works for you. I have this Kensington Expert mouse that has 4 programmable buttons, and that has been a big help. And then I also have apps for my phone and my iPad that turn my iPad and phone, either one or both at the same time, can be a trackpad and a keyboard. And so it's a lot easier for me to use the touchscreen input than a physical keyboard. But I don't have it figured out yet. And I need a desk is what I need. I guess that's one of the perks of being in a wheelchair at work is I have the biggest corner cubicle, the corner desk, and they raised it up so I can get my knees underneath it. But it takes like 10 days before I have network access, so there's really nothing for me to do at the desk right now. All right, working that core in 4 directions. All right, shake that out, get a drink of water. Reposition your butt in your chair if you need to. Sometimes even when I really don't feel that off, when I go to reset myself, I'm surprised at how much my butt moves. So it's disappointing at how little I realize it. But then it's gratifying when you get back in that position. You're like, oh, nice. This does feel good. So let's start punching it out. All right, I'm working my triceps. So if you have very strong triceps, you might want to lift your butt up. You know, whatever challenges your triceps, you can do this against gravity if you're stronger than I am. You know, I can't get it above gravity right now. That's just not where I'm at, and I'm trying, and we'll see if I get there. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I'm going to keep trying. And I'm going to go ahead and work them at the same time because that's more efficient. Even though my tricep, I don't have triceps. You know, some therapists will say I have a flicker, or they think they might feel something, and I think they're just trying to be encouraging, which I appreciate that. But even though I don't technically have them, and I've been working on it for my entire recovery, even if I don't get my triceps, I feel like every little muscle that's supposed to help my triceps, maybe I can beef that up and they can take over the job of the triceps. You know, I don't know, but I know that I can feel better than I feel right now. That's the main thing that I believe. Ooh. All right, working that trunk down to our toes, and we're up to the sky. Punching again. I really don't understand why everything is so difficult. I gotta vent a little bit, but I finally heard from my primary care doctor today about getting scheduled. I need an MRI and a bone scan. I get AD when I transfer, and I get AD sometimes that we don't know, and like there's a degenerative spot in my spine that needs to be looked at. That's been a problem over the years, and it's time for a checkup. And it has taken me literally months to get my doctor to push this paperwork through. It's just so frustrating. And in the meanwhile, like, you know, I know a lot of times it has to do with my catheter or maybe my shoes, but there is something structurally that's causing me AD that we don't know, and I can't get my doctor to follow through. But finally today, they called and scheduled, and they rushed me in. They scheduled it today for Friday, so hopefully I can start figuring something out. Really just stop worrying about it. It's not that the AD is too bad, it's just that now I think there's something wrong with me, and I want an answer. All right, stretching down to the right. Switch to the left. All right, we're gonna do arm raises. Trying to get your arms straight and center line. And then we're just in a range of motion here. I'm trying to push it up. You know, that's where it gets difficult. And then again, I'm supporting myself with my left hand, trying to be conscious of that and reduce my own self-assistance. Switch. And we're about halfway through the workout. Good job, everybody. We typically do 7 or 8 sessions, and I think we got 10 in this time. So if anybody's joined for all of them, way to go. I'm pretty sure we got 10 of them in. All right, jumping jacks. Sans jumping. Really stretching up. All right, curls. And if you can add weight, go for it. Really add emphasis in your mind, you know. I flex extra hard and you can get more out of it. Try rotating your wrist. Wrists are, my palm's pointed down now. If you can do that, move your wrist around and see how it affects it for you. Can go in the middle, hammer curls. Palm down, palm up, or hammer. All right, now we're gonna take it from here, press it up. All right, left arm across our body and up. Little John Travolta Saturday Night Fever. Really trying to bring your core down, flexing a little bit with that, twisting those shoulders. You know, and it's up to you. Do you want to get, try to maximize every little aspect of this, or do you want to stay focused on just your arm? And this is your workout. You get to design it for you. I just like to give you things to think about. And switch. All right, down to the toes and up. All right, elbows again, starting down at our sides, and then where's your end range? How high can you get it? And remember, we're never doing anything that hurts. We're always trying to push our personal limits, and we want to get stronger, but we're not going to injure ourselves. Says the guy with the injured shoulder in the back and, blah, blah, blah. Really stretching for that top range. My balance gets really difficult here too. You see me twisting all around. I've come to accept when something sucks and when I feel like I'm really bad, that's where I need to be. That's where I'm growing. That's where I'm getting better. Not that it hurts, but that it's uncomfortable. I don't like being all tippy and not having my balance. And that's where you got to push it to grow, to get better. Just we want to make sure we're doing it in a safe way. All right, let's punch. All right, getting those elbows up again. I don't know if you guys are team Apple or team Android, but today was the Apple event where they announced, all their new stuff. And I have all Apple junk. But I was like kind of getting excited and all the cool stuff for the phone. And then the price came out and I realized that it's like about the same as both my jobs for the entire month. So it's probably not happening. All right, let's work that core, chest to our knees. Back up. And we're breathing deep, making sure we are breathing. Make sure you get upright with good posture to finish it. And then we come down. All right. Really working those extensors. Getting upright, setting your shoulders. Set. Upright, good posture, set those shoulders. All right, just the shoulders. Just setting those shoulders. Setting them down and together, opening that chest up. Trying to tuck our shoulder blades in our back pockets. I'm regurgitating all the crazy stuff my therapists have said to me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? All right. Then from here, punching up one arm at a time. Shake that out, let's get some water. All right, bringing that core down, up to the right. Bringing that core down, twist to the left. Down, up to the right, to the left, to the right. Right. Really emphasize that twist at the end here. All right, just the twist to the right. Switch. All right, keep it up. 3 more songs. All right, get back. Here we go, pressing up. All right, let's get that right arm raises. Trying to keep it midline, trying to reduce our support, trying to keep that elbow straight. Look at that, I go from one support to the other, ultimate lazy. Don't forget to breathe like I'm forgetting to breathe. Switch. My left arm is so much stronger than my right. Ooh. All right, shake it out. Let's get some water. I don't know about you guys, but my left arm is way better than my right. And I really feel like neurologically I'm very even, but my left arm has just developed over the last 10 plus years because I'm left-handed. And that really teaches me that it is possible. I don't wiggle my fingers, I don't move my wrist normally, but my left arm is so much more capable than my right because of how much more I use it. And that just shows me how valuable exercise is for us. Let me get some water. All right. Start punching. Really engage that core as much as you can. Really what I'm doing is allowing my momentum to twist me, and I'm trying to increase that twist. I really do. When I say engage that core, if you ask a PT, they will tell you I do not engage my core. I don't have core. I don't have triceps, but I'm trying to think about it, and I'm trying to, whatever engaging my core, whatever getting upright, whatever it is that I do to help you get me a little more upright, something's going on, and I can try to get a little bit stronger at that. All right, let's go back to jumping jacks. Back to punching. My grandmother was a person of really strong faith, and how she felt about her faith is really how I feel about working out. I've heard people question her faith, and she would say, if I'm wrong, then I have lived my life being a good person, and I'm okay with that. But if I'm right, then I'm going to heaven, and you're going to hell. And that's kind of how I feel about working out. I might not miraculously walk. If I'm wrong and nothing miraculous happens, then I have lived my life being a healthier, happier person because of exercise. And that's the goal for me in here isn't to walk. I think we would all like to be freed of whatever our disability is, but I'm doing this so I feel better. So I am a stronger disabled person, not so I'm not disabled, you know. All right, let's touch those toes. Back to press. All right, try to keep your arms out straight and to the right and to the left. I'm a little teacup to both sides, or you're in an airplane coming in. Oh, that really adds a dimension of challenge, keeping those arms out for me. See, I have to cheat it in to get up because I can't overcome the weight of it being out there. And you know, we're just modifying however we can to get it done. You know, and if you're just working your head to your shoulder, or you're working your eyes, or whatever it is you're choosing to work right now, you're just choosing to work on something, and we're going to get better at it together. All right, throwing those elbows. We are the last song in the last session. Way to go, guys. Keep it up. Dragging the line. Love this song. Let's work that core. Punching up, alternating. Dragging the line. Dragging the line. Touch those toes, up to press. All right, walking it out. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate you for joining. I have fun doing this. I hope you have fun joining. And hopefully I see all of you on October 17th when we start it back up again. Please send me any comments. Thank you. Yeah. Anything you want to see, any music you prefer, I'm open to suggestion. See you October 17th.